Will aimed at a deer, but in the next second, a lion charged out and snatched his prey right in front of him. Will steadied himself and was about to shoot the lion dead when several roars suddenly came from ahead. A male lion with cubs approached the deer, clearly planning to make it their dinner. In this post-apocalyptic world where humanity was nearly extinct, this rare display of family bonds left Will momentarily torn. Just then, his watch alarm went off. He glanced back at the setting sun and, as if receiving some danger signal, quickly called his dog and fled. Back at his shelter, Will sprayed an entire bottle of alcohol at the entrance, making sure to mask both his and his dog's scent before finally closing the door with relief. But even with such precautions, Will still felt impending danger every nightfall. He locked the steel door tight, and even the windows had been specially reinforced. Only after ensuring all doors and windows were sealed did Will hide in the bathtub with his dog. But even while sleeping, he cautiously gripped his gun. Hearing the terrifying howls outside, Will didn't dare make a single sound. He remembered that horrific medical disaster again. 3 years ago, experts claimed they'd developed a vaccine against cancer. Initially, only about 10,000 people volunteered for the injection, but they were all infected by the virus in the vaccine. The virus spread at a terrifying rate, ultimately killing 90% of humanity, while those who survived the infection almost all turned into zombies. These zombies possessed enormous strength and moved with incredible speed. Once attacked by a zombie, humans would quickly be turned into one of them. Their only weakness was fear of sunlight. They only dared appear after nightfall. Will lost all his family in that disaster. Only he survived, with his sole remaining companion being Sam, the dog who'd been with him for so long. Will kept numerous rats in his lab, using them to develop a vaccine to cure the zombies. Infected by the virus, these little creatures were as frenzied as the zombies themselves. He numbered the rats and recorded data, but most died under the virus's torment, deepening Will's disappointment each time. However, on this day, he accidentally discovered a special rat with clear eyes and much reduced aggression, reigniting Will's hope.
Compound 6 appears to be showing decreased aggression response.
To advance the experiment, Will decided to capture a zombie for human testing. He first nailed steel spikes to the bridge railing, then laid a wire rope trap at the warehouse entrance, and threw a hooked rope onto the bridge. The hook precisely caught an abandoned car he'd pushed to the bridge's edge earlier. Once a zombie triggered the trap, the car would fall, hoisting the zombie up. Will used his own blood as bait while waiting at the warehouse entrance with his gun at the ready. Moments later, the zombie indeed triggered the trap and was hoisted by the wire rope. As the zombie screamed and struggled frantically, Will struck it with his gun butt, but another zombie suddenly charged out, roaring ferociously at Will despite the scorching sun. That zombie's angry expression left Will somewhat shaken. Through its eyes, he seemed to see a trace of human emotion. In the lab, Will strapped the zombie to a hospital bed and took out the prepared serum. After one injection, the zombie suddenly became much calmer, its heartbeat slowing, seemingly returning to a normal human state.